Season number 5 is here, the final season of Bowling Green Dynasty. If you did not watch the off-season episode, I didn't stream it, so I guess I get that, and most of the time those really get a ton of views. But if you haven't watched that yet, go watch it. Spoilers coming up in about 1 second, because I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the roster anyways. We did end up moving to the Big Ten. I think that's just better overall competition than the Big 12 was able to give us. Ethan Houck has stayed for his senior year. He looks incredible right now. 85 speed, really good accuracy across the board. Yeah, he's going to be good. At running back, we got kind of a three-headed, I'd say, main core. Between Mapu, Clyde Fehoko might come in a little bit. We moved Sammy Riggs back to running back for his senior year, just because we have a lot of depth at receiver right now, and I don't really know if he would have ever really gotten much PT there. At least here he can be like a third down back. Is the fastest running back on the roster, so we'll see what ends up coming of that. Fullback, we do have Sammy Riggs starting at fullback right now. Not really any sort of like power there, but I think just overall, I don't know, able to catch the ball and all that. I think he'll be fine there. Receiver, this room looks a lot different than it did last year. Iosef Alatu is up to an 88 overall. A couple transfers in Keelan Otis. John Anthony Hall are my wide receiver 2 and 3. 6'3", 202 out of Keelan Otis with 88 catching traffic, 90 spec catch. Like, yeah, our receivers are insane right now. Connor Cutler might come in a little bit as well. Gold Press Pro, Gold 50-50 at 6'3", 90 speed. Deontay Boozer, Frank Kiwanuka could also see some PT as well. At tight end, Larry Barnes has exploded onto the scene. Was like a 72 overall before training results. That Elite Dev gave him a ton of points to work with. He's up to an 84 overall boosted, 84 speed, good catching. Gold sure hands, shouldn't be dropping much. Jacone Duffy will still see PT. And then if we need a third tight end, Deshaun Obi, the freshman, will end up cycling in a bit. Not a blocker at all. In fact, I almost wonder if I should move Jacone Duffy to the 3 because really we only run 3 tight end sets when we really need blocking. So we'll see. The depth chart's not final by any means, so we'll see. Offensive line made a big jump. We didn't really get any portal guys, just the guys that were already on the team were just able to develop with that new talent developer. We did get a right guard out of the portal, so I guess there's that. But really, it's just talent developers at tier 3 for offensive line. It just really, really helped the development of this line. Defensively, I think will be a bit more of a question mark. We lose both of our starting edges. Well, three starting edges graduate with Nick Clayton, Ephraim Asiata, Martrius Dilliard. Replacing them will be guys we already had on the roster, Kerry Bolin. We might see a bit of Nick Livings and Jose Penalto cycle in the true freshman, but considering this is the last year, we don't really have a lot of time for development. So we'll see what happens out of the younger guys. On the other edge, we have Fetu Latui, 87 speed, will be cycling in a bit. We'll see if we maybe get Jabari Passignon coming in on more like run sets. I doubt it, but you never know, I guess. And then at D-tackle, the transfer Carter Hurt, 84 speed, 6'4", 306. Platinum pocket disruptor, platinum takedown, elite development. 97 power moves, 93 finesse moves. He will be good in the Sterling Sanders spot. We brought back Matt Cleland. He's up to an 86 overall, boosted to 87. We will also see a bit of Ron Heaton, Dior Gardner cycle in a little bit, as well as a true freshman, Shaheem Breeze. Linebacker, Kerry Damania jumped up a lot of overalls. I really just put a lot of effort into his IQ. I don't know if that was really the best decision as far as playing the games, but we'll see. At Mike, we got Elton Yang for his sophomore year. Really good speed, really good height, weight, good tackling. I think he has 88 jump as well. So he should be able to make some plays, even if he doesn't necessarily have the abilities to do so. Beneath him, the transfer, E.J. McAdams. Hopefully we don't see a ton of him, but he should be fine if he cycles it a bit. And then the freshman, McDaniels and Spalding as well. And then Terrence Lehman, Bo Thomas, Jason Abram at the Willbacker. Corner is a bit of a weakness. It kind of has been the entire series. It has maintained to be so. Marquand Hodgins is back for his senior year, as well as A.J. Hampton and Jeremiah Webster. But underneath that, we moved Hunter McGarry to corner. Technically, just for position-wise, he is still our backup strong safety. We'll probably get most of his playing time there. Could end up getting some run in the slot as well. Just tried to move his positions around to try to utilize some of his skill points. We'll see what happens there. And then hopefully Dane Cole doesn't have to see the field. But if he does, he's tall, not very fast though. So we'll see. Then at safety, Rico Garcia is back. Emmanuel Talbot could also see some play time as well. Then strong safety, Andre Mon jumped up to an 84. That's going to be nice. And then, as I said, Hunter McGarry will serve as backup strong safety. And then special teams is the same. Return man, we got Keelan Ashley and Frank Huanuka, the redshirt freshmen, will be taking care of return duties for both kicking and punting. So, overall-wise, we are a lot better right now. As far as how we will actually play, I have no idea. That is to be determined. This is the last year, as I said about 8 times already, so we're not going to worry about recruiting. We're just worried about playing the games right now. Playing the games, sending this series off on the best note possible. Best way to do that is start 1-0 against a rival, Toledo. Battle for I-75. Took a couple years off. We're back at it. Let's get this started. Week 0, by the way. I forgot to schedule this whenever we moved out of the MAC because I don't think it automatically schedules it. Just since it's guaranteed as a conference opponent. Otherwise. Okay, my cat's about to break something. Hold on. Cat. Alright, defense will start first. See how this goes. All-time series is, like, about as tied as it can be. We have a 1-game lead. So, it will be interesting to see. I mean, overall-wise, we should mop the floor with these guys. We are also at home. So that should help, but rivalry games, you just never really know in this game. They will complete it to the outside first play of the game for 8. Okay. Not a great start. Go ahead and play more underneath here on second down. Back to the air on second. That could have been picked off if A.J. Hampton was ready for that at all. Just an awful throw by the quarterback, and that sets up third down. He also threw that, like, right at me. Right at where my zone was supposed to be, and I just didn't play it. Threw it to the outside. I was off my man. That's a lot of space. Okay. Just wrap up. Took advantage of me not being in the right position. Moved the chains. Okay, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Get over there. Okay, that was weird. I don't know what was going on there. My right side hard flat just was playing the wrong side of the field. That was odd. Makes the catch. Oh, my Lord. Okay. Yeah, Toledo's moving the ball with ease right now. I'm not a fan of that. Can we, I don't know, play like we're 20 overalls better than them? It's an RPO, wide open touchdown. Probably got a roughing the passer as well. Or not. Or is this a legal man? They're going to get hit with an OPI. Wow, okay. That's a bailout and a half. We'll take it, though. A little bit of home cooking, perhaps. Whatever. 1st and 20. We'll take it. See how they respond after that. Big hit from Elton Yang. Stops him in his tracks for 5. Second, it feels like everything I'm running right now is just not working. It's not a great feeling to have against Toledo. Coming fresh off a national championship win. There's 6 yards. 3rd and 9. Just play the sticks. Nothing past yet. They won't even get a chance to throw it. It's Fatu Latui. His first start, really his first game action of his career, comes up with a sack on the first drive. That's how you make a play. And the kick will just sneak in. I thought that was missing there for like the entire time up until it hit the... really up until it went in. Whatever. They will start with points. We'll take the ball in the 25. And this is what I'm excited to see. It feels like this entire series we haven't really had much of a pass game. We should have a pass game this year. We have receivers. Not to say we don't still have the running backs. I do still believe in Mapu. But I think just overall this is the best our passing game should look. Hit Latu underneath for 2. Okay. Alright, I can't talk all this smack about how good my passing offense is and then not be able to pass the ball. Take off with Ethan Houck. Give me a block downfield. That'll move the chains. There we go, Ethan. 16 yards. We will go back to the run, though, here. 1st and 10. It'll be an option I'll keep. If they really were just all over both options there, it felt like. Not much we could do about that. See what 2nd and 12 has with the play action. That's a lot of pressure. Can we hit that? No, it's picked. Okay. I thought I maybe saw some room there. We did not have room. Okay, well, just as I was talking so much heat about this passing offense, we come out and do that. Bo Thomas, big hit. Actually injured the guy on the play, it looks like. Didn't really seem like he was that hurt, but alright. 2nd and 6 RPO. I don't even know if he broke the tackles or we just got screwed there. Andre Mond injured on the play. Okay, that's not good. 3rd and 6. That's somebody I was really looking forward to this year. Looked like he came up pretty lame on that. That was a risky play. Foot contusion for Andre Mond. We'll let him sit for a couple drives. And Toledo will punt. Okay. Alright, offense. That was a rough first drive. What kind of response do you have for us? Or do we even see the offense? Keelan Ashley, his first return, takes it up to the 49. Okay. Not exactly Marcus Wood's speed, but we'll take a return any way we can get it. We'll go back to the run here, 1st and 10. That's a lot of yards. Out of Mapu. Kona Mapu. We knew that. Still getting familiar with some of these names here for Season 5. 1st and 10, we'll see the pass game here. Maybe. And my offensive line, who I just spent so much time talking hype about. It feels like everything that I just spent the entire, first 13 minutes of this episode talking about has entirely just fallen flat on its face. The offensive line and the pass game both have just not shown up so far. Hit Latu underneath. There we go. Alright, well there's 17. Still need 2 more to convert this 3rd down. We'll give it to Mapu. He's got platinum downhill. That was a lot of speed off the handoff. Yosef Alatu somehow hurt in run blocking. Okay. We'll see Boozer come in his place. A lot of room up the middle for Ethan Houck to run. Just move the chains. Back spasms, he'll take a seat. We have depth. Not too worried about that. Hit the underneath the Cutler. He'll take 9. Not bad. I think just a regular run could work pretty well here. I think they're ready for the outside. Just bring it up the middle. That's a lot of space, and that's a touchdown. Kona Mapu. Welcome to Bowling Green. Get ready to learn that name. Of the featured backs we've had in this series, probably the slowest of them. But he's got the break tackle ability to make it work. And it seems like he has pretty good acceleration so far, so we're not mad at it. See what Toledo can do here. I'm on the wrong guy. QB's got a lot of room to run. Webster is somehow engaging in a block for no reason. 30 yards away from the play. Did I not put a QB contain on that one play? I've had contains on the whole game, except that one, apparently. The one time the QB actually wants to try it. That's fun. Yeah, this has not exactly been the blowout I wanted it to be, but I mean, I said, hey, these rivalry games in this game are weird. They just play weird. See what Toledo has for us. 1st and 10. It's another pass here. Big hit from McGeary, sits him down. They only gained 3 on it. Second and 7. Another pass. Man, they really love passing this ball. It's a cover 2 and they hit the hole. God, I'm running like I don't think I've ran the same coverage twice today. And they just know what I'm running always. They go for a run, that doesn't work. Lost the yard. Maybe that's why they keep passing the ball, because they know running is not going to work today. Second 11. They will go back to the air. Is that Fetu Lutui X2? It is. Fetu Lutui, second sack of the game. Making an impact already. 3rd and 18. I wanted to pass commit, but didn't let me. That's fine. Oh, I could have picked that off. I so could have picked that off. Carry bone and bruised ribs. He'll be back. They're going to try another 3. I mean, not the easiest angle to hit here. You never know. Kick is good. No shot that's roughing on the other side that I was on. Jeremiah Webster roughed him. 1st and goal on the 2. You gotta be kidding me. We cannot be having that in season 5, dude. I mean, that's the type of unforced errors you expect out of season 1. Not fresh off of a national championship. That's a returning starter, too, that's doing that. Run hole, wide open, touchdown Toledo. Ten to 7, halfway through the second quarter. Okay. All right. Offense, what do you have to say about that? We'll give Sammy Riggs a carry here. I see a lot of room on the second level if we can take care of our blocks at the first level. We were not able to take care of our blocks at the first level. It'll be Riggs again for the screen. Nobody actually broke off for the screen, but Sammy Riggs is fast enough. It doesn't really matter that much. 1st down. I mean, maybe I don't know how football works, but I'm pretty sure when you run a screen, the linemen are supposed to form a screen. Maybe not, though. I don't know. Mapu makes the catch. Breaks a ton of tackles. Okay. I was not ready for that. That's what 99 break tackle will do for you, I suppose. You gotta move the chains. I got a lot of speed on the outside here. One of these guys has to burn these Toledo corners. They low-key didn't. Larry Barnes had room. Ethan Houck overthrew him. Dude, Ethan, you're a 92 overall quarterback. You cannot be missing these throws. You just can't. Try another screen here. Got a little room here for Riggs on the outside. Can we outrun the defense? Almost. Down to the 2. Here we go. Mapu should be able to take care of it from here. He will. Touchdown Bowling Green. We're back on top. He's got Heisman downhill. And they blocked the fucking PAT. Oh my god, dude. Special teams. What's happening? Rough the kicker on their 4th and 3 from the 3-yard line. And then we have a PAT blocked in the same, 5 minutes. What are we doing, guys? Boys, come on. Ortiz is not fast enough. He really shouldn't be on the field. Where is he even starting at? He is not anywhere near the starting rotation at any linebacker spot. He's my backup Sam linebacker. Is he in at sub backer? He's my backup sub linebacker. Why is he on the field? Give me Terrence Lehman. He's just not fast enough to see the field for me. It is what it is. 82 speed's not even necessarily slow, but it is in pass coverage. Somehow makes that throw. Wasn't even close to staying within the QB's line of sight. Somehow chucks it blind for 9. Kerry Bolin hurt again. Pressure gets there, AJ Hampton. Back spasms. Dude, I told you to take a seat so long ago. Take a fucking seat, dude. 3rd and 9. Defense, get him off the field. QB overthrows him. Incomplete. They'll punt. All right. Broke a tackle directly into another tackle. All right. Latu makes the catch. He's really hurt right now. Okay. He has severe risk of injury. He's not really getting too affected by wear and tear, though. Okay, good to know. Booz is wide open on the screen. Couldn't really get the blocks, but got enough to get 10 yards. 11, we'll take it. That'll set up the 2-minute timeout. Okay, what do we have here? I like him on a slant, maybe? Yep. That corner blitzed. First down. I think this could work pretty well for me, actually. He's got a step. Can the throw get there? It can. Touchdown, Otis. There we go. That's what we need. Good throw from Houck. Under pressure, too. He's had some shaky ones today. That one was not a shaky one. That was a solid throw. Minute 48 for Toledo to put some points on the board before the half. They'll check it down underneath. Spin move got one guy. We had 2 there, though. Second and 5. It's another fucking check down. I'm telling my corners to play the flat, and yet they are always somehow at least 10 yards off the ball. Always. Just press then. That's an absolute rout. Okay. Timeout, Toledo. They're playing their asses off. This is their Super Bowl. I think almost surely. I mean, it is the battle for I-75. This is their Super Bowl right now. The way that they're playing. This is insane. Tell you what, Ryan Bowes, his decision making has been crazy. His accuracy has been off a couple times, though. Tell you what, you don't need that good of accuracy when you're throwing to a receiver that's open by 10 yards standing still. That guy got hurt, though, so he'll take a seat. Another inaccurate throw, honestly, is probably picked if it's an accurate ball. 4th and 5. They're going to try for a 56-yard field goal. It's got the accuracy and the power. Okay. Cool. Toledo has a guy that can drill it from 56. Because, of course, they do. Let that go. 1:03 to get me 75 yards. That's doable. Hit Barnes underneath. I'll call timeout. It just, man. I like throwing the ball in this game, but it just doesn't really feel like anything is necessarily that open. That's pretty open, though. Otis makes the catch. Underthrown. If that's an accurate, if that has another, like, yard or two on it, that's probably a touchdown. He had to turn around to go back and catch it. That slowed him down just enough for it not to be a house call. Just throw it away. Why did you throw it away that way? I guess that way there's a receiver in the area. Okay. Kind of just trick shotted a throwaway for no reason. I want somebody over the middle here. Because it's wide open. John Anthony Hall gets caught from behind by a linebacker. That boy has 96 speed. What do you mean he's getting caught from behind? A lot of room over here in the run game. Just take me out of bounds, Ethan. First down. 1st and goal on the 2. Was not a good throw, but a good throw is probably picked. Threw it away from the linebacker. Honestly, was an awful read. Still 6 points either way, though. And if we can play defense for 7 more seconds, then we will go into the half with a 14-point lead. Looks like that will likely be the case, but we still have to play a little bit of defense just to be sure. No pass committing or anything, because this is probably a run. It is a run. I shot the wrong gap. Somehow got tackled into a better tackle animation. Or into a better break tackle animation. They're saying this is a Hail Mary. Just go back. Okay. Interesting decision there by the quarterback to just scramble out of bounds instead of taking a shot. That will be the half, though. 27-13, and we get the ball. Okay. There's a lot of room here on this return, too. Take me up to the 28. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, what's the run game have for us? We didn't really run it much in the first half, but they are ready for it. Okay. We'll do the same play again here, 2nd down. Nobody gets to the second level, 3rd and 6. Sammy Riggs is not having a great return game to the running back position. Not really his fault, though. Okay, there's a lot of pressure. Ethan Howe, can you just be faster? Breaks one tackle, can't break the other, 4th and 3. We'll punt. Okay. That did not go well. We had a 96 kick power punter. Can we just, like, get this at, like, the 1-yard line? I mean, 1 more yard than a touchback, I guess. All right. can't make the catch. Boy, they sure do love throwing the ball. That's like all they want to do is just throw. Nobody wants to run anymore. It's a shame. Play action. I'm all over that. They hit the fucking check down. Why? How is that even open to start with? They're about to get a delay of game penalty because the quarterback won't get set. They're going to make me sit here for 20 seconds to get the 5 yards. Did they, like, release a new update or something and just completely break the game? What am I looking at? Dude. God, this game is so bad. Oh my god, they actually got the playoff. What are you talking about? Okay. They went for another check down, got 2 yards. They'll punt. They went no huddle to sit there and get glitched for 30 seconds, finally make the play call, and snap it with 1 second left. That is what you just witnessed. Alright. I mean, I hope it was worth your 2 yards, Toledo. Good troll job. Mapu. Breaks 1. Yeah, we got to get him more involved. As cute as the run game is, or as cute as the pass game is, we know where our strength is, and it's in the run. I had a lane if I could have cut that back in. Breaks off 1. Mapu, 3rd and inches. Maybe not the spot to go empty out of, but you know what? If we don't get it, we have a 4th down. Sammy Riggs is completely uncovered. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game? Maybe his 1st. I think the first one I'm thinking of went down at like the 2. Yeah, I'm not afraid to use him as a receiver as well. He is still a good receiver. He just is better at running back right now. And actually has a chance of seeing the field. Alright, 21-point game. What's Toledo have to say about it? Another RPO to the flat. Breaks a tackle. Dude, I mean, what more do you want me to do to actually guard the flat? Other than put a hard flat out. I have hard flats on literally like every play. And they never actually play the fucking hard flat. Cleveland able to break off the block. Stops him for 1. I mean, hard flat, contain. And now that's wide open and a touchdown. Or is it a touchdown? Jukes off of 1. He's down at the 1. This fucking game, man. Oh, my God. I mean, what do you want me to do? Read option, touchdown. Ah, lovely. Lovely. This is exactly how I wanted the last season to go. It's just piss me off from the start against fucking Toledo. We're in the Big Ten now, guys. We have, like, actual competition to play against. We can't be sitting here shitting ourselves against Toledo. Mapu. Give me 16. Not bad. God, what are these play calls? Whatever. Ethan Hawke's had a lot of room up the middle. Doesn't quite have the elusiveness, but I'll take whatever yards I can get out of him. I like a vertical shot here. I think Otis on the press coverage should be very open. Or, other side, Cutler. Burned his man, but it got tipped and hit him in the head. That is annoying that they literally never go for those. The ball is literally right here, and they just can't, they have no idea. Give me some awareness out of my receivers once, game, please. Sacked. Oh my god. I'm trying to get too cute with the pass game, dude. I'm trying to make the pass game work. I have like I have a 92 overall quarterback and 90 overall receivers. You would think that the pass game would work. It simply doesn't. Against fucking Toledo. We'll punt. Matter of fact, what if I try a sky, or how about just like backspin? $13, not bad. We'll take that. All right, 1st and 10 Toledo. Can we not get fucking cooked, please? We immediately get cooked first fucking play, and he's breaking 5 tackles. It's Toledo! This team is a 70 overall. We are a 95. You wouldn't think so. Take his legs out. Sure. Whatever it takes to actually get a fucking tackle. That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. We're still up by 14. It feels like we're playing like the worst ball I've ever seen us play. We are still up by 2 possessions. It really doesn't feel like we should be, though. Whatever. 4th quarter's where this is put up or shut up time. Looking forward progress is still going to say 1st down. Okay. Sure. First and 10. Come on. Defense, give me something here. I'm way out of position. Accurate ball would have probably been a touchdown, but it was an inaccurate one. All right. Thank God this quarterback isn't like that good over like throw accuracy deep wise, because we would probably be losing right now if this guy hit all of his throws. He reaches for the chains and gets it. Oh my God, man. Blitzed as he threw it. Couldn't get it to the receiver. They've thrown the ball 32 times. We've thrown it 20. And it feels like we're just spamming the throw. That's how much they are throwing the ball right now. And that's actual, like, pass attempts. That's not including, like, sacks and, like, QB scrambles or whatever. 3rd and 8. I mean, that's just a fucking beautiful throw. How do you even guard that, man? I mean, the way you guard that is have a quarter flat out there, like the play call actually designs for. But having a quarter flat out there means that the hard flat's going to be wide open. Oh, they finally run the ball. I didn't even run commit. We just had no idea that was coming. Because they've thrown the ball literally like 30 straight plays. Pressure gets there. That's our 5th sack of the day. Andre Mond on the blitz gets there. It's a screen. McDaniel makes the tackle. Honestly, I think that's our like 4th string Mike linebacker. I don't know why he's in off the edge, but good play, son. 3rd and 14. Get off the field. There's no fucking way. There's no way he makes that throw. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? This is a Toledo quarterback. off his fucking back foot, getting smoked as he threw it. Dime. Through 3 defenders. Dime. Come on. This is the Toledo quarterback making this play. Dude. What the hell? Run gets nothing. Second goal. I mean, they're going to score any time now at this point. There's a run. All right, stop that one. 3rd and goal. This is QB sneak. This is so QB sneak. You're not going to be able to do anything about it, but it's QB sneak. Yeah, I mean, I'm literally right fucking there. He just phased through my body. Touchdown Toledo. It's a 7-point fucking game. Dude, oh my god. Do you guys see why I get freaked out whenever we're up like 3 possessions and we start playing like shit? Does it click now? Does it click? Because things can change in this game in a heartbeat, but you guys seem to have no fucking idea about the game that you play! Every fucking time I post anything and I show any emotion when I'm up by more than fucking like a point, they're like, oh, why are you complaining? You're up by 2 possessions. So what? They got a bullshit kick return touchdown. Cause of shit like this! Fucking hell. Mapu makes the catch. Breaking tackles. First down. Trucks 1, Seconds able to make the tackle. Still moves the chains. That's enough playing cute. It's enough playing cute, Mapu. Let's go. 10 for 98. Riggs will check in. Riggs will check in. He's got a whole lot of room. Touchdown. Number 86 on a running back, I will admit, is nasty. But, hey, it works. Come on, defense. This is a team we should have beat by 50. This is fully a team we should have beat by 50. Not even in a sense of, like, they just aren't that good. They aren't that good, but the thing is, the last football game that we played was the national championship against a team 10 overalls better than this, with a team 10 overalls worse than we have. And we beat them by, I think it was like 63-7. Or like 70-something to 14, something like that. God, their play calling is just nuts, dude. We're in this, like, not even necessarily a dogfight. We are in a relatively close game. This team's probably going to finish like 3-9. They just can't miss right now. They just can't fucking miss. Is our defense just this bad compared to what it was last year? Because if I don't think we gave up more than 30 points a single game last year. We didn't even lose that much on defense. I mean, yeah, well, okay, we did lose DK Gilly, Nick Clayton, like all of our starting defensive line. That will make a big difference. Mond able to force an incompletion, technically. Yeah, the thing is, we replaced everybody we lost with people that are, like, better. The only guy we didn't replace that's better is Nick Clayton and DK Gilly. Those are the only two. Everybody else has been replaced by somebody even better. And it just doesn't even matter. They aren't playing like it. Fetu Lutui, his third sack of the day. Maybe he's got something to say about that. 4th and goal. Do not let them into the end zone. Nothing behind you. Picked off Andre Mond. You know what? Fuck it. We'll return it too. As soon as the second I say the only guys that we replaced that we didn't replace with somebody better was DK Gilly and Nick Clayton. The 2 guys that replaced those 2 make back-to-back big impact plays. That should be ball game. Toledo's going to call their timeouts. It doesn't matter. This game is over. There is nothing you can do. John Anthony Hall. I think his first touch of the game. Maybe like second. Take the knee. Get out of here. Good Lord. Not even necessarily that close of a game, but still closer than it should have been. Battle of I-75 returns to Bowling Green. Larry Barnes' beard is not even on his face. He's got a fake beard. Yeah, that was an interesting game, man. Ethan Houck, 18 for 23, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns to pick. Running the ball, Ethan Houck had tied for the most rush attempts on the team, 10 for 40. Kona Mapu, 10 for 98, 2 touchdowns. Sammy Riggs, 4 for 44 and a touchdown. Didn't see any Clyde Fehoko today. That's interesting. John Anthony Hall. Okay, he actually led the team in receptions. I did not know that. 27 yards and a touchdown. Keelan Otis, 3 for 110 and a touchdown. Sammy Riggs, 3 for 79 and a touchdown. Just spread the ball out really well today. 8 guys got at least 1 catch. That's how we like to play. Defensively, 5 TFLs for Fetu Lutui. 2 for AJ Hampton, 1 for Garcia, Kerry Bolin, Bo Thomas, Andre Mond. 3 sacks for Lutui, 1 for Heaton, Andre Mond, AJ Hampton. And Andre Mond with the pick to seal the game at the end there. Yeah, I mean, still all around not a bad game. Just was below our expectations at this point. Ethan Houck has set the Big Ten career passing touchdowns record. That just carries over your total stats. That is not accurate. But I guess that's how it'll sit in the record books. I guess. Okay. Andre Mond, Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. There's also National Defensive Player of the Week, probably because not many people played Week 0, if I had to guess. Yeah, I mean, there probably just wasn't much. Okay, this is usually the point where I go into recruiting, but again, we're not doing that, so I guess we just hop straight into Kent State. Actually, maybe what I will do, I might mess with the depth chart a little bit to see if I can get Clyde Fehoko, in the game a little bit. Because he's still an 8. He's the same overall. He's actually 1 overall higher than Kona Mapu. Just with the boost, he's not. I do want him to see the field. Yeah, Riggs is obviously going to be the 3rd down back. Power back, yeah, that still needs to be Kona Mapu. Okay, there's not really much I can do then. I mean, I have Fehoko as RB2, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, I do. Okay, well, I don't know. Not really much that can be done about that then. I just got too many guys I want to see the field, I guess. All right, Kent State. Surely this one's a little bit easier. You never know, though, I guess. If they want to make it weird, I guess it could very easily still get weird. They will start at the 25-yard line. Last time we played them, we beat them 49-10. Okay. We gotta smoke these guys. First and 10 for them. What do they start with? It's a play action. Okay. Okay, that's a hell of a fucking throw. First play of the game, chucks it for 41 off his back foot. Okay. Whatever, I guess. Okay, that's wide open. Tarian Martin. Okay, is this going to be another, like, weirdly close game for no reason? I hope not. I really don't want that. Okay. There's 3 yards. That's still 3 more than I want to be giving up here against Kent State's running attack. I still can't believe a Kent State quarterback just threw for 41 off his back foot to a tight end that was, like, covered as well. Hampton wide open touchdown. Oh my god. We're going to be in a fucking hell game again, aren't we? Dude, it's Kent State in year 5. It's year 5, brother. Why? They had to have had some sort of update or something. There's no way that just out of nowhere this team just got this much worse when we got this much better overall-wise. There's just no way. We went from not getting picks to just not making plays at all. Sammy Riggs on first down. Gets me another one. 13 yards. Barnes underneath is open. Just outruns the linebacker. Moves the chains again. Okay. Maybe this is going to be a shootout. I like our chances in a shootout. I won't lie. Otis has a step. That's got to be a touchdown. It is. There we go. Yeah, we're just bigger, faster, stronger than these first 2 teams. This is what should be happening like every drive. It just is. Just because the defense isn't our strong suit doesn't mean the offense has to follow suit. That tight end has 75 speed, by the way. The one that got that open on the 41-yard gain. So that's fun. Okay, so their running back is just going to be fucking goated, I guess. Like a 75 overall running back is just dicing up my entire defense. Play action. We're there. I was ready to stop the run. They passed it. We could stop that anyways. 2nd and 14. That probably should have been picked. That certainly should have been picked, even. 3rd and 14, just get off the field. In fact, I'm going to audible to a cover 3. I didn't get my contains on in time. It doesn't matter. Carter hurt. There we go. Didn't call his name last week. Hopefully we can call it a lot more this week. 4th and 16, they will punt. I don't know if I like how this is setting up. Not bad. I got like 8. Okay, that's a lot in the box. John Anthony Hall. First down. There we go. Okay. I like this maybe a little bit more for a run than the last play. If the offensive lineman didn't block the defender just directly into the run lane, maybe. That would have been nice. All right, 2nd and 6. Larry Barnes. We can't hit the throw. Really. Ethan. Your excuses are... You have no excuse, man. Larry Barnes makes the catch that time. That'll move the chains. Okay, something's got to be open here on these corner presses. It's actually Iosef Alatu over the middle. That was a lot more contested of a catch than I thought it was going to be, but that's still 29 yards. I guess. I like a dual slant here. On the run, Larry Barnes, make the catch, touchdown. There we go. Somehow Ethan made that throw, but not the one to Larry that was literally, like, wide open. When he was on the run, I don't know. Whatever. We'll take the points, 14-7. They will actually try their hands at a return this time and suffer mightily because of it. They only got up to the 12. All right, 1st and 10. They will pass here. That's wide open. Okay, that's fun. And they're no huddling. Really? We're doing this? We're doing this. Now it's a run that's way too open. Why is that so open? Why is their blocking just the greatest? Nobody's even near the running back, like, ever. They have 5 rushes for 60 fucking yards. Andre Mond, I was trying to swat that away. Came up with a pick. Okay. All right, Andre. Go off. John Anthony Hall can't separate enough for a touchdown, but makes the catch. I'm really surprised that they had the speed to keep up with him. Okay, well, moves the chains. Ethan Knox had a lot of room here on the ground. We're getting a lag spike. I didn't like it, so let's just fall down. Yep, still recording okay. I don't know what that was. This is an offline file. I'm not sure why I'm getting lag spikes offline. I think that's just the state of this game at this point. That will end the first quarter, though. 14-7. We're looking interesting so far. It's looking interesting, but we're getting results, so how mad can I really be? Ethan Houck wide open over the middle, touchdown. There we go. 21-7. Just put these guys in the dirt before they can even think about coming back. Play action. We are all over that. An accurate ball is a pick, but it's overthrown. 2nd and 10. I need a supercut of every time I actually made a good user play and the QB overthrew the ball. That one does not count. I was certainly out of position there. But it was still an overthrow, so it doesn't matter. 3rd and 10. It's a cross screen. Not very well executed by Kent State, but they will punt. It seems like they're not really interested in running the ball anymore because they're down by 14. So I think that will suit us a lot better than them. He also have a lot to it. Does he have a step? He does! What a throw from Ethan Houck. Are you kidding me? That was like 70 yards of just pure air. On a rope. Whoa. Okay, sure. 28-7. All right. Defense. Go a little RPO peak zone bubble, I think. I don't think that's the actual play, but I mean, pretty much. Orbit RPO alert. Lost 4, though. 2nd and 14. It's a play action. We are all over their main read, and they're going to go down. Forced fumble. Recovered it. We're at the 9. Fetu Latui forces the fumble. Carter Hurt able to fall on it. This is what we should be doing every game. Kona Mapu touchdown. And we do make the PAT. I put a little bit too much mustard on it. Didn't matter, though. 35-7. All right. We figured it out. We figured it out. Just take away their tight end. They're not doing much. Overthrew the out route. All right. 2 for 8 for their quarterback right now to start. Not a great start for them. That also was not a great throw, but it got there. 3rd and 5. I think I'd rather actually just have my edge rushers rushing. Hodgins able to swat it away. I went for the pick and he swatted it. I went for the swat with Andre Mond and he picked it. What? Okay. Am I like pressing the button too late? Or what is happening here? Somehow he just glitched off of the block. That's cool. Alright, we'll take over 1st and 10. They blitzed, and it worked really... No, that wasn't a blitz. They just straight up had more dog than us that play. Alright. That's fun. Brings over the middle, Texas route, 1st down. 255 and 4 touchdowns to start the game for Ethan Houck, by the way. This is the year out of him that we needed. Slides. Moves the chains again. You know what? Sure, we'll go no huddle. See if they're trying to go for a run here. Play action, shot play. Had to kind of angle it outside because the safety played it really well. They're going to challenge it? That was, like, pretty clearly a catch. Yeah, that's an NFL catch. Okay. Well, there goes your timeout, idiot. Good blocking, by the way, also. Good blocking, good throw, good catch. Good play. Moves the chains. Latu, wide open, touchdown. All right, we're figuring out the pass game. We're figuring it out. We spent too long as it's a run-only team. We're figuring out the pass. We have the lineup for it now. This is actually the plan, so that way we start out thinking, oh, they're just going to be an air raid team now. And then, when they least expect it, that's when we go for the runs. All part of my master plan. Jimerson with another Stevie ball. 2nd and 10. Boy, this guy cannot hit. This guy couldn't hit water standing on a boat. 3rd and 10. How's he not cold right now? Okay. He's fast. Jimerson's fast. Okay. That's his shtick. Understood. They have a running back playing quarterback. I keep stuttering like really bad right now. I don't know why. It's pissing me off though. Okay, what is that run blocking? Again, dude, if they just ran the ball all game, they probably would be like tied right now. Their run blocking has been absurd. They just can't throw. Good open field tackling. Second and 4. They go with this orbit play again. It still doesn't work. And now their leading receiver is hurt. 3rd and 8. Just blitz. We're all over that. QB runs out of bounds. Okay. Sick logic you got here, yeah? QB had a first down, but he refused to run. The kick is just good. I thought that was going to miss, but it didn't. All right. Yeah, that's twice now. First time was right before the half last game. Now it was just a random 3rd and 8 with like 3 minutes left. QB had a wide open run lane and just didn't take it. Just ran straight out of bounds. That's really cool. Take off with Houck. We got some blocks downfield. Hold on. Blocks downfield and just speed. Stiff-armed a man out of bounds. Okay. All right, Ethan. He's feeling it today. I like this version of Ethan Houck. Give me more of this. Otis burned him. Touchdown. 345 passing yards, 68 rushing yards in the first half for Ethan Houck. That's a first-round draft pick if I've ever seen one. NFL scouts. We got a guy here. Bowling Green, Kentucky. I think this is... It's either Kentucky or Ohio. I don't know. I think it's Ohio. No, I don't know. You would think I would know this by now. I might be thinking of Bowling Green, Kentucky, because I think that's where Western Kentucky is. Unless Bowling Green, Kentucky has 2 universities in it. There's no way to know. 2nd and 6. He made that throw? Okay, that's the throw that Chris Jimerson decides to just be right on point on. This guy is so confusing. He hit the 41-yarder off his back foot first play of the game, and that one. But will miss on, like, the easiest out routes you've ever seen. Just make the tackle. I have no read on this guy at all. McGarry's right there. You're not getting that. 3rd and 9. We were, sniffed that out from the start. If that's an accurate ball, that's probably picked off, but it was overthrown. 4th and 9, they will punt again. That's a hell of a punt, too. Okay, we'll start at the 13. Sammy Riggs. All right. There's a good gain out of him. Do you probably want to start hurrying up here a little bit because we want to... I might as well score before the half. But, I mean, they're giving us this free run lanes right now. I'd be a fool to not take them. All right, they're pressing up here. Good time for a screen. Call our first timeout. Ethan Houck has 6 touchdowns. Holy smokes. All right, I like the run lane if we can get the blocks for it. Blocking looks pretty good. Konamapu has the speed, has the touchdown. I told you I liked it, didn't I? There's another score. 56-10. Here we go. This is the all right. First game, we're trying to figure out a lot of new starters, figuring out who plays where, how to play your start and roll. We got it figured out now. We know our strengths and weaknesses now. Lehman swats it away. What a play. All right, 2nd and 10. Oh, it's a run. Okay, I was not really ready for a run, but the rest of the team was. Somehow. All right, 3rd and 4. They called the timeout. Surely they didn't call a timeout to run the ball, right? You wouldn't think. Oh, but they did. Kerry Bolin was all over it, too. We'll call another timeout. Is that bad sportsmanship? Maybe. Maybe it is. But I got an opportunity to score before half versus a rival. I'm going to take it. We got 1 timeout in 40 seconds. Completes it to Mapu. Breaks 1 tackle. I don't know if he got out of bounds. He did not. This is probably the spot where we need to call that timeout, but I want to save it. That took way too long. Houck sacked. Tried to take off. There was no room. All right, I got 19 seconds and no timeouts. I got to do something here. Otis makes the catch. Otis breaks free. Otis. Touchdown. Keelan Otis with no... I mean, there's time left. There's 11 seconds left. We had no timeouts. Seemingly no hope to really get much of a score before the half. Somehow wiggles himself free. We have a 53-point... We scored 63 points in the first half. I mean, I'm not playing the rest of this game. You know what? I'll play the end of the half. Why not? We got like 2 plays left in the half. Might as well play them. Second half will be 100% CPU, though. Just make the tackle. That'll probably do it. I doubt they... Yeah, they will not snap the ball again. 63-10 is the halftime score. Halftime. You know what, computer? You got it from here. What can you do with this team? They score another touchdown. They score 1 more touchdown and that's it. 70-10 is your final. No name for the rivalry, just Bowling Green Kent State rivalry. All right. Yeah, I mean, as frustrating as game 1 was, I think game 2 made up for it a little bit. Just a little bit. That was a 49-point second quarter. 49 points. Ethan Houck, 21 for 25, 485, and 6 touchdowns. Just passing. Rushing, Konamapu, 13 for 114, 3 touchdowns. Sammy Riggs got hurt in the back half of that one. 11 for 64, no touchdowns. Ethan Houck, 10 for 80, a touchdown. Ian Moffitt, I guess, subbed in. I'm not sure why it was Ian Moffitt and not Clyde Fehoko, but okay. Receiving, Keelan Otis, 6 for 230 and 3 touchdowns. Larry Barnes, 4 for 48 and a touchdown. Iosef Alatu, 4 for 114 and 2 touchdowns. Defensively, 2 sacks for Carter Hurt, 1 for Fetu Latui, 1 for Lehman, 1 for Andre Mond, 1 for Bo Thomas. TFL's 3 for Latui, 2 for McGeary, 2 for Hurt. I would assume both were the sacks. 1 for Hampton, Orgy, Bolin, the sack for Lehman, and the sack for Bo Thomas. Only the 1 pick for Andre Mond. Had a couple deflections, because we always do that. Actually ended up having another forced fumble. Webster ended up forcing it. Did we end up recovering it? No, doesn't look like it. Yeah, I mean, that was a lot more eventful than the first. Well, maybe eventful is not the right word for it. A lot more what we wanted to have happen in Game 2 than Game 1. But, yeah, man. I'm going to enjoy this scene while we got it, because we only got about, let's see, 2 games an episode. There's 1 episode, so we got 10 games left. We got 5 regular season episodes left. And then we'll have probably, if we make the playoffs / Big 10 championship, it'll be 8 episodes left, maybe? 7 or 8? I don't know. My math might not be right there. But, yeah, enjoy this while we got it, because nothing lasts forever. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'll catch you in the next one.